Redemption, baby. Traffic Jam, Rain Avenue Radio. Download the app so you don't miss out. What's popping, what's cracking, what's happening? It's me, Kareem the Dream. We back in here another beautiful Thursday, July 2026. I hope you're doing what you're supposed to do, being supposed to be. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm so excited. You know, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything. I got a great show for you today. I got a great artist sitting next to me. We got Tofu Jack in the building.
What's up, man?
You know, coming right. What's good? Yes, sir. Yeah. All right. So we got Tofu Jack in the building. What's going on, bro?
Good,
you know what I'm saying? Yes, of course. Great to see you. You had a great show. So we're going to jump into the conversation, you know what I'm saying? For those of you that are not familiar with Tofu Jack, you know, I'm going to give you the whole spiel. So I go out into the world and I go to these events and I try to look for people that are on a quest to become great, you know what I'm saying? And this quest for music and this quest for entertainment and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So I went to Fremont Friday last week. And I saw Tofu Jack on the stage, going crazy, doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's very multi-talented. So I was like, bro, I got to get him on here. So as of today, I consider you a friend, Tofu.
You too,
know
bro.
What I'm saying?
You too, man.
You feel me? So I asked all my friends that I bring on here. I asked them, where are you from? And what brought you to the stage?
Okay. To the stage you saw me at?
Yeah. No, just like as an entertainer. Yeah.
Okay. What brought me to that? So I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was brought to the stage. I think for me, it all centers back to like inspiration. You feel me? Like I think when you do something really well, it inspires other people to do whatever they do just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
You know. So I think going to the stage, you know, I want to bring people energy. I want to bring people excitement, inspire them to do other stuff. And I think Seattle stage specifically, my manager Calioto. He's been working on Fremont Fridays for a while now, for I think this whole summer, and yeah, he was like, bro, we got to get you out here. Like they're building something really special here. I think we're like week 3 or 4 of like 12.
Yeah.
So like if you're in Seattle, like y'all got to pull up.
Yeah.
Fremont Fridays is not a game. Like,
it's
so much fun.
Thank you for saying that, bro.
Yes.
People be trying to act like Fremont Friday is not a big deal or something like that, and it's just like, bro, if you get on the Fremont Friday stage, you know, that's a great achievement, accolade, you know, for your status. Yeah. So who'd you say your manager was again?
Calioto.
I believe I got to talk to him too at Fremont Friday. So he has you and like some other artists as well, right?
Yeah, it's me and Isaiah Mustafa right now.
Shout out to Isaiah.
Shout out Isaiah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be here today, but he's really busy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to bro. He has some great content as well as Tofu. So, okay, I always ask, you know, the timeline for the people. So when did music start to creep into your life when you was growing up?
So my dad was a musician growing up. I mean, he had other things he did, like day job stuff, but play guitar, really into synthesizers, like music technology in general was his thing that he was a fan of. And as I got older, I realized like that was the main thing for him, was the technology behind it. And much to my mother's dismay, he had a huge like music studio in the corner of the living room.
Yeah.
Like, would often creep out into the living room itself.
Yeah.
And he tried to keep it tight. He tried to keep it not as messy, but not always successful in that. So there was like a lot of stuff. And I think for me, I was like, okay, I like music. I understand what the technology can do. I want to be good at like my one little thing, you know? So for me, it was Machine by Native Instruments.
Yeah.
Production Machine. I played bass guitar, I played some trumpet, I played guitar, and then I got into DJing, and DJing for me was like the first time where it was like what I'm doing musically is like in service to other people. You know, like if you're like rapping, which I rap too, if you're like doing rapping and stuff, it's like, hey, listen to my mixtape, listen to my album, as opposed to like DJing, like I want you to dance, I want you to have a good time.
Right.
At least what it should be, in my opinion.
Yeah. So for the timeline, how old were you when you first started doing
like,
that?
That's not what I asked you. I think when I was really young, bro, I think I started playing bass guitar maybe like 10 years old, something like that. And then DJing was probably like 16, rapping around like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Production around the same time.
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of early. Okay, so you were learning a lot from your dad too, and like working on
just
your
being
own
in
stuff.
New York, man. Just being around New York City, seeing live acts, seeing people on the street, like having an easy way to like connect to so many people touring through New York, but then also like meeting other people in wherever they are and what they're doing.
Yeah, bro, I know New York's crazy for like performances and stuff. People be on the train going crazy.
And they be better than the people on stage.
It's definitely some talented people down there. So when did you start like pursuing it professionally?
I think I was living in the Bay Area for 2 years, and I was working with this company called Beyond 12. It's a nonprofit. They like help underrepresented and first generation students to get through college. And so I was like a college like life coach for these students.
Wow.
Just, like helping kids get through their situation, whatever it may be. And I love doing it. It was very like rewarding to me and what I was, doing at the time. But I ultimately wanted to pursue music and a creative path. And so like every day it'd be like, wow, I'm so fulfilled from helping them. But I come home and I don't have as much energy to work on what I need to work on. And then I'm at work, I'm thinking about what I want to do with the music, and like, now I'm not servicing these people.
Right,
and then COVID hit, and I was like, okay, well, here's the time to work on your stuff.
How old were you at that time?
I'm 32 right now. So I had to be like 26 maybe. 26, 25, something like that.
And so, like you said, it was a perfect opportunity because we were stuck in the house at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
So what did you start doing?
I started this series called Japanese Word of the Day. I learned Japanese when I was in college.
What?
And so like I'm semi-fluent. I'm all the way like native speaker, but I can get around. I made this series on TikTok where it was like every single day I wrote a song, made a beat, shot a video, edited the video, and all of it was around like this word, so it'd be like kirei means pretty.
So like, and you made that record.
Kirei desu. Kirei no imi wa pretty. Teach them the word, and then the song came after, and people were like, wow, I remember the word.
That's so fire. Because I listened to that record too.
Yeah, cool, cool. Appreciate you.
For sure. I make sure I, do a little deep dive into the content that they have out in the world, and that was one of the tracks that you have. Wow, that is fire. So that's great because I did a similar thing too with YouTube. I did positive message of the day where you just get up every day and you say, oh, okay, like what positive thing do I want to tell people or whatever. And so like every day you look up and you have like 30 videos after the month's over.
And at that time, like people weren't even posting like that. It wasn't like a daily grind for TikTok and Instagram as we know it today. At the time, people were like kind of discovering it as everyone's at home. And everyone's on their phone all the time. So it was a good time to get up if you were on something like that. So it worked out.
I remember hearing this record. I forget the guy's name. I'm sorry, but he made a song like bored in the house, bored in the house, bored. I'm bored in the house, bored, and I'm bored in the that thing went crazy. Like a couple people made like records that people like that blew up because we were all on TikTok type of thing. Real. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so it's already 4:27. Time going by fast. You feel me? I got Tofu Jack in the building. You know what I'm saying? We going crazy. This your boy Cream the Dream here at Rainier Avenue Radio. Let's get to a commercial break.
Yo, what's good? It's Sassy the Cap. No cap. I'm here with Rainier Avenue Radio Traffic Jam with Creamsicle, and you don't want to miss it for the hottest current events. Come sit with us. No cap.
Hey, Traffic Jam, Rainier Avenue Radio. Download the app so you don't miss out what's poppin', what's crackin', what's happening. It's me, Cream the Dream. We back. I got Tofu Jack in the building. Hell yeah, bro. Okay, so shout out to Akeem Ali. He going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I seen him in the stew with Chris Brown. I seen him when he had the hood on, spitting the hot 16s in the whip. Now he's on and he's signed. So shout out to bro. He going crazy. All right. So speaking of great artists going crazy, we got Tofu Jack right here. You know what I'm saying? Got studying his craft, putting in energy, going crazy. Okay, so we were talking about your journey.
Yes.
You started when you were 15, you said?
Yep, 15,
around
16,
there.
yeah.
Okay, so just tell the people like about your first experience in the booth, like recording your first track.
Okay. I think the first time recording, I went to college at Lawrence University, which is in Appleton, Wisconsin. One of my good friends' brother, still to this day, Don Smith. We went to the same school, and he was a rapper on the campus at the time, and he was like the only rappers for real. And then we found other rappers after that, and we was in this group called Macumbo, and it was like my first like rap group experience. And,
Yeah.
like, we did parties on campus and like did some off campus, and like became a kind of thing there, you know.
Yeah.
And it was just like the nature of like, okay, I'm writing my 16, you write your 16, like you record this, okay, now I'll hop in a booth or I'll hop in the studio, you record, you know, and just like,
Yeah.
going back and forth like that. I think it was amazing, man. I feel like it definitely changed my life a lot, and the ability to like express yourself through like poetry and like rhyming and things like that. It came kind of natural to me, I think.
Yeah.
But I think the big thing from that was like learning how to freestyle a little bit.
Yeah.
I no master, don't ask me.
Yeah.
But like I love doing it.
Yeah.
And, I took this class on like mindfulness and meditation, and it was like every day you're supposed to meditate for like 30 minutes. And then in class, which we had every day, we would also meditate for 30 minutes.
Wow.
And then the final for the class was like 8 hours of meditation. Like
what?
25 minutes, take a break, 25 minutes, take a break, 25 minutes.
Wow.
The whole day damn near. And I came out of that and I went to my homie's room when they were like freestyling. And before that, I could not do it. I got like 2 bars in and stopped. I stood for like 3 minutes straight. Like no mess ups, nothing. And it was like my mind was so clear. And there was nothing blocking it that it just made sense.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like after that, I was like, okay, wait, these are linked. This is a spiritual thing. This getting bars off or whatever. Like, this is like linked to your own psychic physiology and all of that. So,
yeah. And then I'm sure it helps too, like where you slow things down. You could concentrate on what you're saying.
Exactly.
Did you guys do like the cipher joint?
Absolutely.
Where they recording, it's all y'all.
Well, I mean, cypher in terms of like we're taking turns rapping and freestyling. I don't know about like recording the cypher, so to speak, but I'm sure there's a video somewhere. That, but but it was just like the collaboration. You know, I think that's what what made it important.
How many of you guys was in the group?
It was 4 of us. I think me and Don Smith are the only 2 still pursuing music right now. But yeah, pivotal time.
Yeah, that's great. So during that time, is that when you worked on your like you started performing for people?
Yeah, that was my first time like on stage. I mean, my first time on stage was like talent show in high school. So my boy Danny Smith and or Suede is the rap name, and it was just me and him like on the mics. We went to Soho. We got these like screen printed T-shirts. And, like, it was up there, bro. It was fire. It was like, wow, like I have a real song. And, like, we're rappers.
Yeah,
it was great. It was fun, man.
So, talk about your creative process. Like, I know you say you freestyle a little bit and stuff. So it's like, where do you pull your energy from? Do you have to like hear the beat first, or do you like write stuff and then apply it? Like, how do you like when you're going to make these tracks? How do you do it?
I think it really comes from. It definitely comes from the beat first. I think being a DJ also, I really dive into like what gets the people going. Yeah, it's provocative. Yeah, I don't know what it means. Yeah, like that for real. Like that's a big part of it. I feel like some people come in there like I'm about to tell you my life story. I'm about to give you a lesson. You know, and like we need that music. Yeah, you know, I think for me personally, like I'm not necessarily that person. I feel like I like to make music that's fun, music that's like cool, get people dancing. You know, like headbang and all that stuff. Like kind of that type of vibe. And I think when making a song, it's like hear the beat, and then I'm asking like, what does this beat need first, and the second it's like, what does it need, and then what can I provide towards that goal? You know, like I play with a bunch of different voices and whatnot when I'm on songs, so it's like trying to figure out like what character fits here, you know, or like what is the topic about, you know, like conceiving it like conceptually before. I think it's important. And then after that, it's like, okay, let's like kind of freestyle, figure out what the flows are, you know, and like what feels good on this, and then fill the words in last after that. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's great. And then your sessions, I know it's usually like 2 hours or something like that, but you have your own studio, you DJ, you do all your stuff. So what does your sessions look like? Like how long are they and stuff? I mean, if there's no clock, it's just till I fall asleep. Like, I start on it. It's like, all right, well, it's 11 p.m. and oh my God, it's 7 a.m. now.
Yeah,
I'll just be going. Especially if I'm with like me and Isaiah, bro. Like,
okay,
we did Fremont Fridays, and then Evan Flo, he's a producer and the guitarist who we were playing with on stage. He like had a hotel in the area. And we must have stayed up till like 7 a.m. freestyling, bro.
Wow.
Like, just the whole night. And like, it's fun. You know, we're fueling each other. Like, oh, that was fire. That type of vibe. I think for me, like, if I'm with a producer though, and like they're making the beat or they're like running the session, that's like 2 hours is kind of standard. 3 if they like you.
Right.
And that's how long it would go. And I think in that presence or in that situation, it's more like you gotta get out as much as you can, so that when you come back to it, you know where you were at. If you can finish a song, fire. You know, but that's like, even really fire rappers, it take them an hour to write a 16.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, that's a whole hour gone. You got to record it.
Yeah.
And then you still need the chorus and the hook, and maybe you got to, like, it's time,
so, and that's why I asked you that, because, you know, there's this whole philosophy or like culture how artists and rappers be in the studio, mad girls, smoking, drinking, turning up, doing all that.
I might take a little sip. Oh, your baby. But, I think just unnecessary bodies in the studio. Not so much. I think the pressure of like having someone else hearing you does change what you do, especially with freestyling, because there's like an audience I'm speaking to in person, where it's like I'm just freestyling by myself in my room. You know, like that's a different things come out. I feel like for me, having a little bit of pressure, the right amount of pressure, I do really well. You know, if it's too much, it's like I don't know where I'm at. Too little, it's like, well, now I can just say anything. It doesn't
do what
matter,
I want. Wow, that's great. Because I asked that because I like to gauge the artist's productivity when they're like doing this type of stuff. Because like you said, it's like we only have 2 hours.
Right.
You're chilling the first hour. And we still gotta record. You're making mistakes. It's like I just say that because like people could like misconstrue how long it actually takes. And you burnt up all the time. No,
I'm definitely not trying. We trying to leave here with something. For sure. It could be good, could be bad. I don't know, but we leaving here with something about the
exactly something you want to like play for somebody later. Like, I was in the studio today. Listen to this. Or you want to play it in the car after you leave. It gotta pass the car test.
In New York, headphones on the train.
Right. Okay.
Ideally, car. Yes, car is the way.
That's fire. Okay, so can you record yourself? Okay.
Definitely.
You got your own setup, like in the crib, like
I mean, like a 2026 studio setup, which is like laptop, interface, microphone. Dream.
Right. That's facts.
That order,
Okay, so you're not from here. You live in New York. So just talk about that a little bit. The Knicks just won the championship.
They did.
You know, I'm getting more and more friends that are from New York, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love hey guys talk. They bugging out, boy.
That ass bugging out my heart.
They know my body, you know what I'm saying? So talk about the energy in New York while they were winning and stuff.
So the Knicks have forever, as long as I've been alive, been like a joke team to really ride for. Because they're not winning. They've never won. And then like last year it was like, oh wait, hold on. And then this year it's like, oh wait, won, and everyone lost their fucking mind.
For sure.
Sorry, can I curse on this? My bad.
Well, you know, family friendly.
They lost their flipping mind. Bro. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was, and I think it was also just like inspirational because Jalen Brunson is not like a 7-2, like he hasn't been like, but he just plays really well. And he refused defeat. He was like, we're not losing. I don't care. They were down 30, damn near 40 points, bro. I watched them come back. Unreal. And I think for me watching, I was like, oh, anything's possible. I can do anything. You know, like I can literally do anything. If he could do that, I could do this. You know, the inspiration thing I was saying at the beginning of the interview, like doing something so well, you inspire someone else. You know, like I guarantee you, people who do heart surgery watch that game and they're like, you know what, I'm about to save my life. Like, get to it. I think it gave everybody that energy. And like being in the Bay in Oakland for a little bit, like they have a very strong like repping their city type of thing. And New Yorkers are more like, I gotta rep it. I'm the most fire motherfucker. Go somewhere else, we'll rep it. But in the city of New York, it's rare you find people championing New York. You know. But after that, it was like, like to someone else who's from New York, like we are New York, you know, like just walking in the street yelling Nixon fall, and also yell it back. Like that type of energy was not really there before, so it's cool to see.
And you checked out the parade too.
I did. I checked it out from a good distance. I feel like I'm not about that, bro. Too many people. They would say there was 1 million people in the street. Bro. Like they don't need me. They got it. I know. Jalen feels welcome. The team feels welcome. You know.
Yeah. And there was climbing on everything and Spider-Man. Going crazy.
But it was a great moment.
And
the energy's still there. Like it's gonna be a good summer. What is it? The 19th, the World Cup plays too. We're gonna run it back. All the Argentinians or whatever team wins. You know, like it's about to be crazy. So excited for that.
It's great to have a New Yorkian.
I would say New Yorker, but
New Yorker. Okay, I'm bugging out. I don't know where I got that from because they call us Washingtonians. So I said
Washingtonian.
New York.
Because Washingtoner doesn't Washingtonian.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
But New Yorker, that makes more sense. Yeah. Duh. So Tofu's a New Yorker and Coleon's a New Yorker. You know, shout out to y'all. I got some New York friends. That's pretty cool. So I want to ask you like about your style a little bit. So I see one of your songs on your YouTube channel. When did you start that?
Couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, the last one of your videos I seen it said 8 years ago. So I was thinking maybe probably around that time.
Yeah.
So I was watching your Deity music video, and I was like, man, he looked like Bob Marley. Like that's the vibe I get from you, like, you know, and your creativity and your aesthetic. So just talk about your style and like how you like discovered your sound while you're doing this.
Music wise.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was like, oh my God.
That too. Yeah.
Style musically.
Yeah.
How did I discover what I get to? I think I like a lot of different types of music. I think I started with playing like bass guitar and was into like kind of like indie and like kind of punk rock stuff. My parents didn't play. My parents were like 40 when they had me, so a lot of their music was a little older. So growing up, it wasn't like I was hearing, like I'm growing up in the 90s and then 2000s, but wasn't hearing a lot of like the popular hip hop music from the time. One of my like older cousins gave me a CD that had like all the hip hop classic stuff from the 90s, and I'm listening to that through the 2000s. Yeah. And then by the time trap came, then I was like, oh, I like trap music. So like the whole 2000s era, I like was there, but I wasn't musically, you know. And then trap music came, and I feel like when trap music hit,
who like Future, T.I.,
Future, Migos, you know, all of that. Travis Scott, all of that, and I feel like I very much like that music, and I think I liked it because there was a connection between like rock and punk music and trap music in terms of like the tempo and the way, more so in the way that I saw the crowds react. Like if you go to like a punk rock show or a metal show or a rock show or something, like there's a little mosh pit. People are like,
exactly.
You know? And at the time when trap was just starting, like people weren't even aware that that's what people did at hip hop shows or at trap music shows. Like, so like me seeing that, I'm like, oh, there's a connection, you know? And so then when I got to California, I was like, wait, this is a whole new vibe too. Yeah. You know, like this is really where like the guitar music be at, you know, in comparison to New York at least. And then, being there and like feeling like I have these two different worlds now that kind of do go together. But then people were already doing like I'm a punk rocker, but I do trap music like that. You know,
like that one song, "Party Like a Rock."
Yes, yeah. You know, like that was very emblematic.
That was hard though.
I played that shit after my Fridays. I'm pretty sure on purpose. So for me, I did the Surfer Trap mixtape, which was like surfer indie music mixed with like trap music, like electronic things.
I like that.
Kind of blending those together, trying to put those worlds together. And that was fun. I loved it. I think I kind of took a step back to do the Japanese word of the day, and then took a step back from that to do clothes, and took a step back from that to do the GDJ and everything, which I guess we'll get into later. But I think my style is it's eclectic. You know, I'm a lover of music, and I feel like I'm always trying to see what I can add to this diaspora of music, or whatever the genre is, that hasn't really been touched before, done before. I really don't want to sound like everybody else. At this point, like it would be challenging for me to do that. Yeah. Even if I tried to copy something, it'd probably still sound different. But it's like Yeah, I feel like there's an infinite amount of ideas out there. You know, there's infinite realities. Say some realities maybe doing something over here. We're doing this one. You could always pull from everywhere. You know, so yeah, just try to keep it fresh. You know, keep it unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then talk about like your clothes. Like I feel like this is kind of like a Travis Scott vibe.
Okay, that's the perception.
Yeah.
These jeans, I don't really know where I got. These are, yeah, I don't know where I got a lot of these clothes from, but this hoodie, I sold these on myself. It's for the brand you may come. I didn't actually finish this hoodie, but doing clothes, like I feel like normally when I'm making music, you're working with like a computer. It's all very digital unless you're playing an instrument, and even so, you're recording into a computer 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
With clothing, it was like I'm working with my hands. I'm creating like a physical thing. I can listen to music while I make it, you know. And the same drive I had towards music and staying up till 7 a.m. working on a track carried over into clothing. So it was like I was able to like stay up all night and like finish a pair of jeans or like work on some hats or a shirt or a hoodie or something. And I do mainly upcycling, so it's like taking this blazer and then your hoodie, cutting the hoodie off, sewing it on the blazer, taking some of the fabric from that, putting on like making a new piece, you know, out of like other found materials.
That's clean. Yeah. I would wear that. Yeah, thanks for pulling that up, Daniel. Yeah, that's fire. Okay, so that vibe that vibe that you have, bro, it kind of reminds me like it perfectly blends with that song that I heard from you about the gold grills.
Yes,
that's the first song I heard you performing on stage.
Okay, that's
and I was like, "Oh, this go!" Like
it's coming soon.
So just talk about like making that song and like before we go to commercial.
Yeah. So gold grills. I used to have a pair of grills. They were from a company called Custom Gold Grills, and they were like silver though, and they had like some like white and purple and green like gemstones in them.
Yeah.
And if you've ever worn grills before, it affects the way you speak. You have to relearn to talk with your grills in.
Yeah.
And there's certain like consonants you kind of just skip over because it's harder to do. And so rapping with them, I had to like relearn to do it. But once I did, it was like my flow kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fire. And I was in grad school at NYU, and so like my time for making music was like very limited. So I had like one night where I was like, oh wait, I finished all my homework and I don't have any projects, and I was like, I'm gonna have a studio session.
Yeah.
And I just freestyled for a while, and I was just like, the beat sounded kind of like sad, and I was like, I miss my old crew.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, that's such a good concept. Like, talking about the fly shit that you don't have anymore because you miss it. You know, like, I got it. You know, I was like, I lost it, man. You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, that's a cool like concept for a song, and then just followed it up, wrote the story to it, and like really played into that character who's like crying.
Yeah.
Like I was trying. Like if you listen when it comes out, you'll hear it. Like I'm crying the first 20 seconds of the song. Like I'm like, like that's the point because I'm like I'm really sad. Like I miss my gold grills for real, bro. Like, I miss them. So that song's coming out maybe later this summer. We'll see. I'm trying to get my little ducks in a row, but yeah, that's a fun song. It's really fun to perform. I feel like a lot of people are saying it by the second chorus. Like everywhere I play that song at, people are like, bro, drop it.
Yeah.
I'm like, not yet. I want it to be, you know, all the bows tied, you know, like, but also you can't, nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
I do gotta get it eventually, but we gonna get there.
Yeah. Cause when I heard you performing that, it definitely goes, you know what I'm saying? And like, I know other artists can relate, you know, we have a lot of jewelry, a lot of diamonds, all this stuff. And it's like, you're traveling, you're packing your bags, you got all this stuff on your phone fall out your pocket, your girl fall on the floor, you don't know, you know, it's just, I'm sure there's a lot of artists out there that can relate of losing stuff while they're traveling.
Just people.
Yeah. That, you
I
know.
miss my object, bro. Like, I used to have it. It looked just like this, and I lost it. Like relatable music.
Yeah. So that's a great concept. That's a great idea for a song. Tofu definitely killed that. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Coming soon.
Yeah. So I got Tofu in the building. You know, it's 4:57. You know what I'm saying? Time to go to another commercial break. Time flies when you're having fun. This your boy Kareem the Dream here right now on the radio. Let's get to a commercial break.
Yo, what's going on? It's your man Todd calling you at Traffic Jam with my man Kareem, the Dream, Rainier Avenue radio station, the illest radio station in the city, 4 to 6 p.m. every Thursday. They're going live with the illest news in the town. Let's go, bro.
Traffic Jam, Rain Avenue Radio, down with that so you don't miss out. It's Papa's Crackles happening. It's me, Cream the Dream. I got cold Tofu Jack in the building. A great talented artist doing this thing. So if you guys are paying attention, we just played one of your tracks.
Yes.
So we're going to dive back into the conversation. So tell the people about that track.
So that song is called Instant Lover. It's coming out later this summer. It's produced by Diamond, who's in Brooklyn, and featuring it's a collab song, me and Isaiah Mustafa. We had wrote that song off of very little sleep in like a 2.5, 3 hour session. When we write, it's normally like one person's holding the phone and the other person's like kind of throwing words and random stuff out, and they're like, oh, that's good, and then just like building on it for like both the verse and the chorus. And it's fire. It's like every time we perform it, everyone gets all excited and they're like, oh, this shit not, it's cool. It's I'm very excited for. We shot hella content, like driving from Portland to Seattle recently, so I had like little videos about to drop with it, and yeah, it's cool.
And you perform that on stage.
Yeah, I performed that a few more Fridays with like a full band, and I had the DJ, and his sister was singing backup.
Yeah,
like, hella magical moment. Matt from Martial Law Band was playing drums on it. Kasi was on bass, and Evan Flo was on guitar. And yeah, it was great, man. I feel like it's definitely one of the best songs that I've done, that we've done, and I'm excited for people to be able to hear it.
Yeah. Talk about the concept of that track. Is that like social media, dating, instant lover thing, or
kind of? I mean, the verses are more about like you're meeting someone at a party, and it's kind of just like, love at first sight type vibe, like instant lover. And he's saying in the chorus like, I'm an instant lover for the first time. Like I've never had this moment, but I'm seeing this girl, and it's like, wow, I feel so bad, it's a fun song. It's a dancey song. It's not really doing too much. Like I'm not trying to like change the genre, and then Diamond killed it on the production. Like he actually played everything you're hearing, like all the drums, the bass, the synthesizer, the little melodies, like everything. Like, built it up out of nothing right in front of us while we're writing it. Like very skilled, very good producer.
I think that's beautiful. I realized too, the live band I don't know, it just hit different. I don't know how to explain it. Like the huge speakers sound good or whatever too, but when you have that live band, it just sounds amazing. Like talk about like being a part of that. And would you rather play the guitar, or would you rather just like do it how they do like mainstream, just like cook in the studio and then just play it out the speakers?
So playing with the DJ, which we'll get to in a little bit, I feel like it forced me to both be the DJ, but then also be like kind of like music director, conductor type vibe. Like they don't know when the song was like dropping and come back out, or like if the performer wanted it to be lower at a certain point and more energetic. Like I was kind of doing that, and like cueing everybody. Like, okay, and stop here. Okay, and we'll keep going here, and then like and raise up here. It was like on top of DJing and like dropping things in and out, I'm also doing that. I don't know if that's because I had the controller with me or not, but it was a cool experience, and I feel like it brings more life to a song when it's like you hear other instrumentation that's not on the track, or it's interpolated for their instrument. Like it changes things. So yeah, I really love playing with a band. We definitely do it again. 10 out of 10.
And Isaiah was a part of that band.
He was. The band was also we played that song in Isaiah's set. He has a really fire album coming out sometime in January, I think they're thinking. And it's just the quality is just like blew everything out the water that I've heard of him before. Like he's been working with Aaron Abernathy in Portland, who worked with Slum Village before, and like there's a lot of really good talent around him. And so his live set showed that. Like it was all really solid music. Some of it was new, some of it was older stuff he's been doing, but it was all like brought back to life by the band and like that experience of playing a few more Fridays. He has a song called Fresh Squeeze, which he's been performing for years.
I've seen that.
And we were playing like it's the same. Evan found out it's the same chords as "Can I Kick It" from Tribe Called Quest. So I was like playing the bass line, and he was like, "Can I squeeze it?" It was cool.
That's so fire. Okay, so talk about you and Isaiah teaming up and making music together and stuff for a long time.
I've known Isaiah, I think probably like 6 to 8 years now, something like that. We've both seen each other grow, you know, over time through a lot of different things. And he's a really solid person. It's like really genuine, very like generous, like honest, just like kind of like very warm, kind spirited dude. And I think we connect a lot on like freestyling and making music and just like being goofy and like not taking shit too serious. You know? And yeah, he's voice of a fucking angel. You know, I wish I was not good for it. You know? And yeah, he be killing it everywhere he goes, and I feel like people always like are attracted to him and his energy and his music, and like he's just super talented. And so I feel like we're both like super like when it's time to make music, like nothing else is here but this song right now, and like locking in and focusing. And because we've known each other so long, it's like really easy to like have like checks and balances. You know, like I was saying earlier, like if he's writing it, you know, and like I'm throwing ideas out, like he's like, I don't like that. Oh, that's fire. I don't like that. That's fire. Yeah. Like, back and forth, you know, and being honest, because I think sometimes when you're writing by yourself, like everything's fine. You know? Like banana, Fanta. Like, wow, how did he connect those two fruits in a soda, you know? But like if someone sitting next to you, like, bro, that don't make no fucking sense. Like, no flipping sense, bro. You know, like So we connect on that a lot. For sure.
So that song that you guys did, Instant Lover, how many other tracks do you guys have together?
We did one with Evan the other day. We have one other one called Slow Dancing Us Out on streaming that he did for his he did this thing called 37-week challenge. When we lived in Hawaii together, I was talking to him about like, because he had all this music. Never released. And I was like, bro, you need to put this out. He's like, I don't know how to put in the album. I was like, bro, just drop one every week. Once a week, drop one. Make a whole thing about it. Do it for 37 days straight. And 37 is like a angel number thing that we both share randomly, non-connected. And he was like, okay. And he did that twice now. Like for once a week for 37 weeks straight. Dropped a new song with a little content thing. And the album, they're all hella good. So like, he saw his career kind of build off of that too. So we've been working on music for a minute.
That's incredible. And like, do you have a cameraman? You have a camera person? Like,
I got my guy who's filming right now. He's killing it. But other than that, I don't have a
shout out to Daniel.
Shout out Daniel. There you go. Who have cameras and know how to use them, you know, but I don't have someone that's just like following me on the road. The road is kind of, you know, who knows when we on it, you know, but I think as soon as I pull this control out, everyone's like, oh my God, iPhone. So
I asked that because I see a lot of Isaiah's short form content, like a lot of his YouTube shorts, and they're bangers. Like it looks good, the song's good, you know, it's like, bro, you should be getting way more likes, way more views, all that stuff. You know,
it gets algorithm this day and age, bro. It's really like it's like you never know. And you gotta work with it and be like, okay, let me try it with this. Let me try it with this caption. Let me try if I cut it here. Like I was watching a video about someone who consistently goes viral on YouTube Shorts all the time, and she was saying like a 1 second change at the end of the video is sometimes what makes it go to 12 million or 12,000 views. So it's really particular, and you got to really lock in and understand what your own process is and what people want to see from you. Because it's not just whether or not they like it, it's did they watch the whole video? Did they share the video? Did they comment on the video? Did they actually have a reaction when they saw it? You know, and I think that's hard to get with any form of content, let alone a song. Because the song is like there's a genre, my face in the song, my voice on the song. Do you like this song? Like there's so much going into
it. It seriously is all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely subscribe to you. I definitely subscribe to Isaiah. You know, gave you guys all the likes and all that. You know, because it's definitely great stuff that you guys are releasing. You know, and it's like way more people should be seeing it and liking it and all that stuff. You know, you guys I just want you guys to get credit for the hard work that you're putting in.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It's going to be there. It's going to come. I feel like I'm patient. I'm not like, I need it today. You know?
I hear you.
There. Like I'm doing cool stuff. I'm doing great things. I'm making good music and technology and whatever. Like I think it'll happen. I think when you're not popping, you're building your lore. You're building your story up. You know, and if you just blew up,
the
lore is crazy. Has to be good. Man. Like if you don't have any history to where you were at, like you're gonna blow up. You can be like, you're an industry plant. Everybody heard of you. I suppose like you've been making bangers for 10 years straight, and then you blew up. Now
Right.
you have 10 years of stuff where people can go back to, people can look into for a while. They can become a fan of you again without even releasing anything new. Versus like you had one song, you put it out, you got so many views on it, congratulations. Now what? You know, like we see one hit wonders all the time. Every day, and it's like that's because they didn't have enough backlog to go back to, or enough like story for people to even hear about who you are, learn about you. So I think all the time you're not blowing up is useful time. Be intentional with it, because that's what people gonna look back on you at. You know, like we watching Love Island and stuff. Don't say nothing you don't want said on the internet. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Even if it's a story on a close friends, they pulled that shit out of nowhere. Yeah, so
they definitely have people that look into that stuff
professionally.
Make sure you're aware of what you're saying. So I want to ask you, like, what do your family think about where you're at right now and your progress and stuff? Well, especially your dad.
My dad, he's very proud. My mom and dad and sister, my nuclear family, very, very proud of what I'm doing. I just graduated at NYU for the grad school program. So I learned.
Congratulations,
so much,
bro. That's great.
And just everything I've been doing, I feel like even if I'm not like rich and famous or anything, like there's definitely solid steps in terms of where I'm going with things and like how big it's becoming. So I think they're definitely proud. I think they would love for it to make money today, you know, but maybe it'll make money next week.
Yeah, I hear you. I asked that because, bro, you know how we are in the culture. When you tell somebody you want to rap or you tell somebody you want to be an artist, you get this whack energy like, whatever.
It takes time.
And it really sucks. I hate that we do that. You know what I'm saying? You should be like supportive off rip. That's why I always ask artists, like, have you ever like experienced that energy from anybody that's like close to you that make you feel some type of way?
I think the people close to me have generally been supportive, but I will say, like, when I stepped into other creative mediums, I started to see more support for everything I did, and I was able to see the deviation in terms of like, oh, this person doesn't like my clothing or my DJ stuff. They just like my music. This person could care less about anything audio. They love the pants I made. This person doesn't like any of them. They just want to shake ass when I DJ. And when I understood that, it was like, wow, like you like people. It's not that my music is bad or they don't like it. It's like this just wasn't for them. This other thing is for them,
right?
You know, and like with music, sometimes it's like in this day and age, like people used to buy a vinyl and put it on the thing and sit there like they're watching a movie. There was a lot of like importance around music, you know, focus. Right now, it's like I'm putting it on in the background while I take a shit and then I turn it off. Like, they not really. It's not the same world, you know. So it's hard to be a musician. Like if you're just the soundtrack to people's lives, you know, like it's different than like you are the main focus of like someone's fandom, you know, which still exists, but it's in a different way now. Yeah.
I love how you just explain that. that was fire. Cause like,
just saying, man.
Yeah, bro. So before we go to commercial break and then we'll come back, we'll talk about your machine. Who are you listening to when you're not, you know, working on your stuff or you're not like focused on something that's coming from you? Who else are you listening to? Like my favorite artist is Chris Brown. I tell everybody this. I think he's the GOAT. Baby MJ, all that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Don't bring your girl.
Yeah.
See him on tour.
Facts. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying?
Leave your girl at home, but
facts.
By yourself. Yeah. For me, I'm gonna be overly eclectic for no reason. I'm gonna say Yusuf Days. He's a jazz musician. I'm gonna say Turnstile for the rock music. I'm gonna say Nems. He's a UK rapper. I've really been like, here's a song with Lil Yachty called Geekin' I really like.
Yeah.
Also hip hop, I would say Don Smith is a jazz rapper from New York, but he's in LA. I brought him up earlier. Isaiah, obviously.
And that's cool that you have a peer that you could put on that list.
Yeah, got to. Gotta support everybody, bro. Yeah. I feel like I listen to a lot of like DJ culture music, you know, like Eccentric be having fire mashups and mixes, you know, just the whole SoundCloud world, you know, like that's just, it's not one, but like that's a whole genre of stuff that I be listening to.
Do you put stuff on there, your stuff?
I haven't yet, because I'm kind of just trying to like figure out how I want to do that, you know, and like connect it to what I got going on with everything else. But Yeah, I like a lot of music. I like ASAP Rocky's new thing, Ferg stuff that he be dropping.
Yeah.
I like a lot of stuff, man. I feel like I generally try to be aware of all the music that's going on. So
Yeah.
I'm not always really even listening to like this genre, this artist. It's more like what is the new stuff? Where is music at on this particular Friday? On New Music Fridays? Like what we cooking with? You know, like I
Yeah.
feel like I want to be aware as a DJ and just as a person of the culture. But yeah, I listen to everything. You got an album, bro? I'll slap it, bro. I got you.
Yeah, because you put me onto some names that I wasn't aware of. That's great. We try to listen to everything. I try to listen to everything too. You know, that's why I like Tofu's sound. He got a lot of different sounds and vibes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, he's also very smart. You know what I'm saying? He got this thing here. We're gonna talk about it. It's already 27. I'm trying to make sure I'm on time. This your boy Cream the Dream. I got Tofu Jack in the building.
And we will
crazy.
be right back.
Yeah, let's go to commercial break.
Yo, what's good? It's Sassy the Cap. No cap. I'm here with Rainier Avenue Radio Traffic Jam with Creamsicle, and you don't want to miss it for the hottest current events. Come sit with us. No cap.
Oh snap! Traffic Jam, right now on the radio. Download the app so you don't miss out. What's poppin'? What's crack? What's happening? It's me. We back. You know what I'm saying? I got Tofu Jack in the building. He about to go crazy. That's why I'm standing up. But before we start, I need to do pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevin Hart. I got that from him. That just means that I explain what Rainier Avenue Radio has going on so you guys don't miss out information. All right? So we're going to do pay the bills. The first thing that we got up here, the only thing, it says support our show. Okay? Support our show. All donations are welcome so we can continue the great programs like Traffic Jam, like Fresh Juice, you know what I'm saying? All the other programs on Rainier Avenue Radio. If you guys want to support, donate by donating to Venmo at Rainier Avenue Radio or online at rainieravenueradio.world/donate. All right. Every penny is appreciated. We need that. All right. That was Pay the Bills by Kareem the Dream here at Rainier Avenue Radio. Make sure you guys tap in. All right. So now that I got that out the way, I'm standing up because Tofu has bought an incredible machine that he's going to demonstrate for me today. He's the only artist to come on here and do a little sample. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. All right, Tofu, tell him what we got going on.
Yes. So this is the. I'll stand up. Oh, it's not there.
Okay.
All right. So this is the GDJ. This is a DJ controller in the form factor of a guitar. I built it during my time at ITP, which is Interactive Telecommunications Program, which is a program at NYU. It's a grad school program I was a part of. And yeah, they taught me about technology and art and coding and everything. And so, yeah, so basically this controls the same thing that a DJ controller normally controls. This controls. So I'll do like a little transition for y'all real quick.
So wait, a little bit more information. Okay. How long did it take you to build this and where'd you get all the components from?
This is why he got the job. This is why he did it.
Yeah, thank you.
So this is the third prototype. It took 2 years to get here. The first one took about 3 months. The next one took about 6. And then this one took about a year. Just because just the inside of it, wiring it, designing it, it's just very tedious. A lot of late nights, a lot of trial and error. But we made it. It's here. It's wireless. Like I can stand over here. I can stand over there. It's not more than anything. Sound still comes out of it.
So this is your creation. This is your idea.
This is the only one
that you built the schematics for this and you built everything.
Yes.
Okay, I advise you to patent this immediately.
Immediately. You're on the internet live. Like it better be done. For real, bro. Yeah, no, that's definitely in the works. Patent is very expensive, but also I think the lore and what this is and me being out and showing that I've built this and I've done it and is also important as well. So
right.
You got attack from both sides.
Mm-hmm. And you showed this to another DJ on your Instagram. Yes, were you at a convention?
I was with Kasi and Matondo, who are both very exceptional DJs in the Seattle area. And we had a little like B to G to B set. So like the three of us are DJing at the same time, transitioning the song.
Yeah.
And it was cool. They really liked it. Like for them, like the first time they like held it down and hit the button and understood what was happening, they were like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
crazy. They loved it. They loved it.
Yeah, it is
I'm
crazy.
excited to get other DJs to try it out too.
Okay, so now that you explained it a little bit, so what are you about to do right now?
Okay, so I'll explain how it works a little bit. I'm really just going to be up here for most of it, but this top part is deck A. The bottom row of buttons is deck B. You got your stems, so voice, instruments, bass, and drums, and then you got the cues 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Looping in and out, and sound effects as well.
What?
So yeah, so I'll play a song. I'll do like a little transition with it. I normally would like use the EQ and the pitch and the volume and everything, but just for the sake of this, I'll just stick up here right now. It's a little easier to understand. So I'll play this. Behind it is like you were able to see what I was doing the whole time. The audience can see what's happening. If I'm on a DJ deck, normally it's like hidden, unless you're watching a video of it. And even then, people don't really understand.
Right.
This is like, oh, like the lights turned on and off. I get it. Like he's really doing stuff.
Yeah.
And so I've been working on this for a long time now. I feel like it's at a place where like I can, start performing with it a little bit more. Start dropping a lot of content with it. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this can go, just for me, but also for audiences. I feel like this is a more engaging way to go to a DJ show, and go to a DJ set. So that's what we're working on right now.
And everybody's used to seeing the laptop with the turntables and stuff.
Exactly.
So I feel like you stand out a lot with this, and people get curious and they ask you about it
all the time.
So
that's how I know you.
Yeah, for sure. I thought this is incredible. Okay, so you came up with this while you were in school.
Yeah.
Are you still at NYU? You say you graduated?
No, I graduated. So I'm done now. Now it's just focusing on getting this out there and music and clothes and everything. So.
Yeah. So Tofu is also very smart, very intelligent. My wife calls it nerd shit.
Nerd shit.
But this type of nerd things, sorry, Daniel, these type of nerd things help you accomplish things like this that normal people that are not invested will not be able to create. So talk about this blue. It's so it's beautiful. How did you get that on there?
So the physical design, I was trying to go after. You ever seen? You heard of Daft Punk before?
Mm-hmm.
So they have a movie where you connect all the music videos from one of their albums. It's called Interstellar 5555, 4 5. Interstellar 5555, and in it, it's like an anime. There's like these blue alien people. This guy goes to their planet, steals them, and makes their music on Earth or something.
Yeah.
But the spaceship they ride in is like kind of shaped like this already, and the other two prototypes were shaped like this, but it's blue and gold. So I was trying to have that same theme going. This is the Chinese and Japanese character for ki, which is like energy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring the
Goku charges a lot of ki.
Right, charges the ki, right?
Yeah.
So ki right there. And then on the sides, I don't even know if you really see it in the camera, but there's like etching around the sides of this, in like a crystal and earth, fire, water, and then the bottom is air.
Oh, okay, I can see it.
So like mixing the elements
on the avatar vibes.
The controller, right? So that's what I built for that, and then the back of it is a PCB on the inside, which is a printed circuit board.
Wow.
So the first one I made was like all wires on the inside. This one is just like everything soldered directly to the board.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot more sturdy. It's obviously super thin. It's like an inch thick. And it's a lot lighter. The other one I had was like heavier. I could not really move with it.
Yeah.
But this one you could do all of that. So.
Where'd you get the wood from? You sand it?
Wood, I used the CNC machine, which is kind of like a 3D printer for wood, if you will.
Oh.
It's like a drill on a thing, and it'll you put in whatever the thing you want is, and it'll actually drill out perfectly to the millimeter exactly what it is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I had a smaller one, but I had a smaller CNC, so I had to cut out all the littler pieces. And I used, I forget what it's called, but it's an African wood. It's softer. Cut out all the pieces of it, wood glued them together, and that was the outline of the body.
Bro, this looks so cool. What about the shoulder strap? Did you knit that or?
I need to make a guitar strap. I got this from Guitar Center.
Oh, okay.
It's the number one thing people comment on.
Yeah.
Whoever made this, shout out you.
Yeah.
A lot of clout from that. But yeah, it was the same colorway when I went in there, and I was like, yeah, this is perfect.
And do you show other engineers your work, other guitarists?
I do. I show the DJs, engineers, guitarists, creative technologists. I think that the consensus generally is like, this is super cool.
Yeah.
This is different, and I want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, people generally gravitate to it because it looks super different. But I think the technology people and the engineers, they're more into the design. I think technologically what I'm doing isn't that crazy. Like, it's a MIDI controller and it uses Bluetooth to be wireless. Like, people have done that before. But the form factor of it, the use case of it, and my how I implemented that technology into this, I think is kind of unique. And people have definitely given me some flowers for that. But yeah, I'm just happy I could rock parties with it, man.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool too. What's one more thing? What's that on the back? The phone? You got a phone?
Oh, it's just a battery. It's a battery. So
it's a battery.
Yeah, I could plug my phone into it to power it. I can plug anything into it. Or I could plug it into a computer. So I wanted it to be like, you can plug it into a computer or into like a battery to make it to power it. Yeah. Also, one more thing, the strum bar, very important. This is like, by holding down any of the buttons, like, yeah, this thing right here, he can zoom in, that's fire. This little thing.
Yeah.
Whenever you hit it, the light on top flashes. That means like you're making a change.
Yeah.
If I hold these buttons by themselves, they don't do anything. But if you hold it down and then strum, it causes it to play whatever the signal is.
What?
But hitting this by itself doesn't do anything, and hitting this by itself doesn't do anything. But hitting them together does. And the point of that is like to replicate a guitar, where you hold a fret down and then you pluck the string and it plays. But that also allows you to like get your whatever your chord is. You know, like if I had this Pharrell song playing, and then I wanted to like, okay, I'm gonna take out all the instruments on this as I cue this next song. So then it's perfect and it sounds like it's one song.
Yeah.
On most controllers, it's kind of challenging to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that is so cool.
Thank you.
I'm like mesmerized by it a little bit. Like, yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah, shout out to Tofu Jack, bro.
So much,
yeah, for sure. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 10 minutes left.
Okay.
We might as well run through your YouTube videos. The ones that I liked real
I haven't
quick.
put too much out recently, so this will be a little very lame of it.
Yeah. So the first one I seen that was really good. Make sure you guys, I guess I can sit down now. Make sure you guys tap into Tofu Jack's YouTube channel.
Yes,
you know,
my Instagram too. It's very active. If you want to check out what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
Today.
So I went in, investigated, you know, hit him with the subs, hit him with the likes, all the things and whatnot. So the first one I seen is You Chose.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that one?
Of course.
So just talk about making that one a little bit.
Sure. That's a funny story. So I was seeing this girl.
Mm-hmm.
She was living in another city from me. We were in the same state, and she this is before I wrote the song before I shot the video or like actually recorded it. But basically, it was like we were like kind of situation. We were kind of in like a situationship thing, and I came to see her, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of seeing this other person now, you know.
Yeah.
But I still like you. It's great." And then like we went. I went to like a party with her, and that guy was there, and I was supposed to stay with her at her crib. All my stuff was at her crib. And then she's like, I'm gonna go home with him.
That's so
you're gonna have to figure your stuff out. I'm like, bro, like you're stranding me. You're like, it was a lot, you know. And I was just like, I know who I am. I know where I'm about to be in life. Like you chose.
Yeah.
I hope you know you chose correctly. That's where you're gonna be at, you know.
Yeah.
And we're both still doing great, but it's like, you know, the song is like kind of more upbeat, happy, celebratory. You know, normally that song is like, you hurt my heart. But I was like, all right, great. Like, I'm going to be doing great things. If you don't want to be a part of it, that's fine. That's your decision. You know, so that's what that song is about. But the video was shot in on Big Island in Hawaii at this like apartment I was staying at the time. It was like during COVID. Isaiah actually shot this video with me. And yeah, I had this like idea for this character. It was like, he's like, has this guitar and he's like singing about all these songs in the world and his experiences. kind of like at the end of the world. And
Yeah.
this is before COVID happened. So then I'm like, yeah, this is the album, this is the thing. And then they're like, oh, actual end of the world type situation. I'm like,
Yeah.
perfect. Like, run it. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite songs. I like that song a lot. It's very like kind of like boppy, punk rocky. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. That was some great scenery that I seen too. That's why I brought it up. All right, Daniel. The next one is the NYC rooftop mix, where that one I seen where you looked really like Rocky, like you're really like, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. The scenery looked pretty good. So just talk about recording that one a little bit. I know you're from there too.
I am from there. So
Thank you, Daniel.
that controller is the second prototype. This is the third one I have now.
Mm-hmm.
That one was like thicker on the inside. It's just all wires. There's no PCB in it. And it wasn't wireless, so it had to be plugged in. I found out later I could have made it wireless the entire time, but that's okay. I just kind of wanted to showcase like my DJ ability and like the type of music that I like playing with that one. And the rooftop was my homie Mario. He's like a 5-star vegan chef.
What?
And his girlfriend is like she does like stocks and stuff. So
Yeah.
So they have a really nice crib.
Wow.
We love what you're doing. Like if you ever want to shoot anything like on a rooftop, we'd love to have you. And I was like, it's funny you should say that because that's exactly what I would like to do here. I was thinking it the whole time. Like, great. So yeah, that's a really cool set. I've definitely got a couple of gigs off of this set alone. I'm excited to drop more. It's just been like focusing on the controller and just life things. We haven't got there yet, but I just shot one with Caliota and Isaiah in front of one of the waterfalls in Portland. So it's like more chill vibes.
Yeah.
But you gotta have both. I think not everyone on the internet is playing it to turn up. Some people are playing it to like vibe out more of the time. So trying to fit that market as well. But yeah, it's a really fun video, and I'm definitely gonna be dropping more like it soon.
Yeah. All right, Daniel. We out here 57. Okay. All right, it's 55 right now. Shout out to Tofu Jack for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Great interview, great content today, great information, great demonstration. You know what I'm saying? This has all been great. All right, make sure you guys tap in so you guys don't miss out what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not this mysterious person that only drop videos. All right, I'm a real person. I go to events. If you need an interview, you got mad talent, holla at your boy. All right, shout out to Tofu Jack for pulling up. This your boy Kareem the Dream here at Rainer Avenue Radio. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Take a shower, brush your teeth, be better than you were yesterday. y'all ain't brush your teeth, man. Y'all ain't brush your teeth. Y'all ain't taking a shower.
Today, bro. I definitely did both of those. Fuck out of here.
all my artists, they agree with me when I say brush your teeth. Y'all must say brush y'all teeth out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. Take a shower, better than you were yesterday. I'm Kareem the Dream. We had Tofu Jack in the building. Appreciate it, bro. I'm going to holler at y'all next week. Peace.